Hello. I got a pretty cool thing here right now. I was going through discover.com and I came across this concept that they're looking at building. Man-made floating islands. I began to think to myself, this is amazing. This is wonderful. We can make these islands, put them out in international waters, head out there and escape all the bull crap over here. Leave all these people behind. If we go and we set up a large enough structure out towards the equator, guess what? We can then offer space for launch pads for the burgeoning commercial space industry. This could be an amazing source of income. And with advances in hydroponics, in aquaponics, in power generation, I mean, this could be a huge, huge thing for all of us that just want to say, I'm done with this. Because currently there isn't really any place on the planet where you can go. They all have their own brand of socialism, and it usually always benefits the females. We have government control on all things and trade, but if we are based in international waters, we just tell them to go and screw themselves. We are not within their borders. Granted, a project like this will probably cost north of about $5 billion. That is a crap ton of money. But these islands are huge. Huge. One of the designs that the designers were proposing could house 150,000 people. 150,000. All I can say is we get 150,000 MGTOWs. Let's see. What is that? Let's call it 7 billion. Divided by... That's less than $50,000 a piece. That's $46,600 a piece. I don't know about you, but that is, well, where I'm at, that is less than the price of a house. That is the price for freedom. Total freedom. I don't know. I kind of like this idea. Our own island. International waters. We're not subject to all the bureaucracies and bullshit. And with the advent of Bitcoin and the satellites that Google is sending up here in a few months, we have internet. We have trade. We have commerce. In international waters, you can fly stuff in. You can ship it in, just like we have with any other island nation on the planet. And what can we sell? Well, in order to generate wealth, you have to be able to go and produce something. How about technology? We can use our brain power and access resources in our own endeavors. Electricity would essentially be free through the use of solar panels and water turbines. We can even implement a form of kinetic energy storage, like what they're like what they're experimenting with, these little walkways that as you walk, you generate energy, you generate electricity. This is something we could do. We can sell sea salt to all those wonderful hippies out there. We can purify our own water by use of our solar power station. Essentially, we distill it. Pull in seawater, heat it up with focused solar energy through the use of mirrors and lenses. Make steam, spin a turbine, collect the steam as clean drinking water. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. Not only that, but we can also escape some of these puritanical, retarded, and moronic rules. No, you can't do that. You can't develop that technology because only the rich will have access to it. Well, newsflash, if that was how we thought, nobody would have a washing machine. Nobody would have a dishwasher. Nobody would have a fridge. If that is the way we thought throughout human history, none of the devices we use on a daily basis would exist. This is stupid. It's retarded. And anyone who really supports that as an argument should just take themselves out of the gene pool. I mean, seriously. We don't need any more rejects. There's enough scum in here. But think about it. Through the advent of cryptocurrency, we can have and engage in international trade from our own island in the middle of a frickin' ocean. And then we hear, well, what about other natural resources like dirt? Haven't you ever heard of aquaponics? We can grow food. We can raise livestock. Well, I guess those people haven't. Unless, of course, they are talking about marijuana. Well, technically, cannabis. Marijuana is a political word. But even of that, we could grow our own hemp crops. Cannabis, international sales. We can go and advertise ourselves as a tourist destination to bring in additional revenue. We can use this revenue to develop technology, which we can then license across the planet. We could essentially finance a new future. We just need to get these governments off of our back. And it occurs to me that a society like this, intelligent, disenfranchised, wanting to be hardworking, but as a result of their social constructs, they can't be. What we could do. We could advance everything so fast and so aggressively. I mean, we have 3D printers. We can use 3D printers as our manufacturing process. Gone will be the days of huge factories. You could essentially turn a 800 square foot bungalow into a mass production facility. The technologies we are developing right now can free us. And this concept our own islands, made by us, manned by us, maintained by us, made prosperous by us, can help advance human civilization through space exploration. All of the elements that are on this earth are up there. Everything that is rare down here is in abundance above our heads. Platinum, iridium, titanium. Now, is gold and platinum going to have as much value when we harness an asteroid with a couple 100,000 tons on it? No. So it's no longer going to be a monetary resource. The job of that is being taken over by cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, as an example. So what shall we use as a measure of value? One can dream. Well, I just thought that was cool. Seeing that article on man-made islands. 150,000 people, and you yourself can get a ticket for less than $50,000. Well, sweet dreams.